Hey there guys, Brickherder here. It's been quite a while since I made a video, but I need to redeem myself from the Minecraft Let's Play, so let's get started. So, something quite significant has recently happened in the Dirty Bomb community. I'm sorry I can't really give any background, I'll try and catch up, but really, like, if you haven't played Dirty Bomb before, then this is extremely irrelevant. But, so essentially, in Dirty Bomb, right, the mercs, they get released every so often, and up to a certain point we knew exactly what they were going to be, and they came once a month, and it was perfectly scheduled. Well, the last one came, was it Thunder December? Yeah, Thunder was in December, right? And now it is March, and we have not had another merc for about, 3 or 4 months. So it's been a big question, who's going to be the next one, right? Before we knew, like, tons about them thanks to Candy Roo, and just like in-game stuff in the game files, till the devs were like, okay, the fans know too much, so they wiped the game files of the future updates. So, there's been a few mercs that people have been, that are known about from the closed beta and stuff, right? Like, Aimee, Turtle, and Javelin. I don't know if those names strike any bells, but for a while, everybody just assumed it was going to be Turtle. It was going to be the next merc, right? A new mechanic, because we really need that. He's got a shield that he puts down, and I'll put up some art on the screen now. He was really cool. His stuff was in the game for a while. I think it got taken out recently, right? But pretty much just judging by the amount of content or the coverage that was on him on the internet, everybody assumed he was going to be next. And then, like, I think it was like a week ago, or no, it couldn't be in a week. It was like 7 to 5 days ago, right? Dirty Bomb put this thing on social media, and it was extremely cryptic, like cryptic as fuck. Like, nobody knew what was going on. Just this like picture of this letter, and it said like a bleak chick fashion show, and everybody's like, okay, what the hell? I mean, this is a video game, and they're posting some weird thing, and the date on the card said 2020. So it was extremely cryptic. Then later they posted a picture that was a video. It was like a recording, and it was really weird, and it made no sense at the time. Then what was it, 8 hours ago, I think, Pacific time, they posted this, they started posting like these pictures every 2 hours, right, alluding to the next merc, and fans began to connect the dots of what was going on. So first of all, we had, the most revealing picture came just 4 hours ago, but before that, it was, there was these pictures, I'll put up on the screen now. There's one about like some, I forget his name, it's really hard to pronounce, but they put the guy who's doing the fashion show apparently got assassinated, and they put that on a picture and put it up for no reason. That's really out of place, and nobody had no idea what was going on. Then here came the revealing picture, and I'll put that up right now. That was like, okay, we can start to put the dots together. Obviously that's Aimee, her PDP next to her side, and then she's got for some reason a deagle that's silenced, which by the way wouldn't work, but whatever. And up by the upper left corner there, like stuck on her monitor, we can see what appears to be her third eye camera. Now, if you don't know what that is, Aimee's special ability, or at least what it was in the game files, which she's in the game files now, was a third eye camera. She could take out this camera and throw it, and it is assumed, because it doesn't work like it should, but it was assumed always that you'd be able to like access this camera and spot people with it because she's a Rika merc, right? And then the camera could explode on command. But people were thinking that was a little weak, and they're gonna have to tweak it or maybe even change the ability because like a camera that explodes just kind of like, I don't know, doesn't sound balanced. So that was controversial, but we obviously see it on our monitor right there, so who knows? So the tables kind of been flipped recently, from all the way from Turtle being like, definite next merc, in the next few months, and now it's Aimee. And what makes me think these pictures are coming every 2 hours? Obviously something's going to happen, maybe, today, tomorrow, but obviously the traffic is picking up, so something is coming. So I think that's pretty neat. Apparently Aimee is French. That's what I connected from all the stuff that was posted. If you don't know, obviously there's tons of nationalities in the Dirty Bomb game. They try and stick those in there. For instance, here's all of them. Fletcher is Nigerian, Artie is Chinese, Kira is Japanese, Vasily is British, Rhino I believe is British, although his accent is weird, so don't quote me. Fragger is American, Sabon is American, Sparks is Russian, Thunder is Russian, Phoenix is Spanish from Spain, Bushwhacker American, Proxy Australian, Red Eye also Australian, Skyhammer is Scottish, Ara is American, Stoker is British, Phantom is American, and Nader is German. So that makes a total of like 5 Americans, 3 British, 2 Russians, 2 Australians, and then, Nigerian, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, German, Scottish, each have 1, with a total of 18 mercs. So that's kind of interesting that the game is made you know, with all these nationalities in it, so it's kind of neat that we get a French merc, assuming that she comes out, which, why wouldn't she? And another interesting connection with Turtle, actually, is he's supposed to be, you know, another mechanic, which we desperately need, because, well, there's like 3. Fletcher, Proxy, and Bushwhacker, yeah, in the game, and that's just really not enough for team-based play. So, he's got a shield, right? Anybody who's seen the trailer sees him put it down, you know, and deny Rhino his minigun kills, so that's, you know, supposed to be neat. It seems really hard. I think the reason they're actually releasing Aimee first before Turtle is Turtle's shield, the concept of it seems really difficult to balance. Like, think about it, okay? You got a shield. You can't make it so, like, squishy that, like, you know, Nader can just unload a clip on it and destroy the thing, because that's just be useless. But you can't make it so good that, you know, Nader can load 2 clips on it and it won't destroy, because you need it to be destroyed. So, that's interesting balancing. Another interesting thing from the Dirty Bomb lore about Turtle, actually, is that Phoenix's prosthetic leg, if you didn't know he had one, he's got a metal, like, robotic leg. I believe it's his right leg? I'm not even going to try. I have no idea. Essentially, Turtle created that for him, so that's kind of neat. So, you know, helping out his fellow teammates. That's just kind of weird that, you know, what's really neat about this Aimee thing, I think, sorry, I'm really bad at sidetracking, but this really cool thing, I think, about this next release of this merc isn't necessarily which merc it is, but the fact that they're giving so much background and lore with it, like, you know, fashion shows, she's a French fashion model, stuff like this, whereas before, you know, like, oof, God, when I started the game, I had no idea that it was in post-apocalyptic London, right? There was just no background, and it was just kind of like a, you know, shoot-'em-up FPS. So now it seems that they're switching to more of a, you know, lore-based thing, I would hope, and that would be really neat, you know, it gives more purpose, because there was some lore on the actual Dirty Bomb website, you know, but that, like, nobody really knew that. Like, I didn't know that, and I never heard anybody talk about it, so it's really interesting that they're finally putting lore into the game. Alright guys, I hope you liked this. I'm sorry, I guess, you know, I haven't made a video for forever, and then, you know, after those crappy Minecraft Let's Plays, everybody had that moment, come on. It was 2012, you were in 8th grade, or 7th grade, I can't remember, and it was cool to have a YouTube channel, right? So you made one, and what did you play? You didn't know it was oversaturated on the internet. I mean, it was just everywhere, it was cool, right? So you played Minecraft, with a crappy mic, and a face cam. So yeah, those are going to get taken down. I don't know. I was just inspired to do YouTube today. And yeah, that's just a good lesson. Don't put anything on the internet unless you want everybody to see it for forever. Luckily on YouTube you can take videos down, because if not, ooh, that would be interesting. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I will hopefully be doing more coverage on Dirty Bomb gameplay and stuff like that, because it was a very amazing game. If you've not already, check it out. I will give you the link in the description. And like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.